Hello, my name is Rob, and today I am going to make a pumpkin pie with this massive pumpkin. So yes, I know in the grand scheme of things this probably isn't that giant a pumpkin, but it's the biggest one I've ever seen. We were in Tesco's the other day and I told my wife to go pick up one of those pumpkins that was 75 pence and was small, and she could only see these ones which were like £3.50, and then was like, did you want this? And I was like, well no, but I'm buying it now. So yes, anyway, so welcome to Rob's Randoms. This is a channel where I make videos about things that interest me. I often try new recipes for things that I've never had before, and I have never eaten pumpkin. So I figured, screw it, why not? It's October. Well, it won't be by the time you see this, but it was when I bought this. So I thought, well, let's buy a pumpkin, let's make something with it. I've never had pumpkin pie, let's try that. I'm going to put this down now, this is really heavy. So I'm using 2 different online recipes for this. I will put links in the description, but basically pumpkin pie seems very, very simple. So the first thing I need to do is cut this in half. Don't really know how I'm going to do that. Then put it in the oven, wrapped in foil so that it can steam for about an hour. Take out the pumpkin, scrape out all of the insides, whiz that all up, strain it through a sieve, and then you've got pumpkin puree, and that is what you use to then make pumpkin pie. So the first thing I need to do is cut this in half. Don't really know how I'm going to do that. Right, so here's the pumpkin. Here's the biggest knife I own. Let's see if we can cut this in half. But first off, you take this bit off. Oh god, I really don't like stickers. Got a bit of a fear of them. Right, now let's try and cut this in half. Let's go from the side, shall we? Do I stab it? It's like stuck. How am I supposed to get it through that bit? Unless I could just rip it in half now. Let's try that. There we go. Right, so we need to wrap these in foil, get them in the oven for about an hour to let them steam. Wait, no, my mistake. The internet says to take out the innards first and then just steam the flesh of it. This doesn't really feel suitable. Oh, this is gross. It's like an alien film. It does look like a very pale pumpkin, and I'm guessing this is a pumpkin that's more designed for carving and not for eating, because we don't really eat pumpkin in the UK, but I'm guessing it's still okay. Right, let's just get our hands in there. Oh, that's gross. Yeah, no, not enjoying that. Alright, that's one half of it cleared out. No, it's not. Still stuff in here. Right, that's one side, and it took about an hour to do that. Then we've got this side, which I might just try and carve it out first. Oh, okay, oh, that's working so much better. Just like hack at it with a spoon, yeah. Right, I think that's both sides done then. So now let's get these wrapped in foil and then I can put them in the oven. So the pumpkin is now in the oven and it needs to bake and steam for about an hour to make it cooked, and then I can scrape it out, whiz it up, do all that stuff. Cool. Right, it has been about an hour, so let's take a look. Oh my. So the internet said to cook it until it was tender. Yeah, no, I'm going to say that's done. Okay. What I now need to do is scrape all of the flesh out of this, put it into a bowl. I don't know what to use, to be honest. I don't think a plastic spoon is going to be strong enough. Oh, hold on. That's not a knife. This is a knife.
That's not a knife, that's a spoon.
Right, so... this is so much more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Oh, I'm going to have to wash this. Oh, cool. I'm going to say that's enough for now. So now, I need to blend it. So, no, that's the whole thing. Don't want that. Just want to take you off. There we go. I think we'll start with that much. We don't want to overload it to start with, do we? So, that on, that on, that on. Oh, puree, there's a puree button. That's terrifying. Well, let's shove the rest of it in now. And now, let's just let it puree for as long as it needs. Right, that has been pureeing for a few minutes now. I had to jam it down because there was a few of the stringy bits were just getting wrapped around the column. Now I'm going to finally give this a try, and I'm going to see what pumpkin tastes like. My first ever taste of pumpkin, I think. Let's go for that. That tastes like a root vegetable. Is this a thing people like? I don't really get it. It's about as sweet as a carrot. There's not a whole lot of other, like maybe an earthy kind of flavour. Okay, I see why pumpkin mix is a thing, because it needs a whole lot of seasoning and spices to make it palatable. Puree for a few more minutes, I think, because there is still quite a lot of bits in that, and then we are going to mash it through a sieve. And then we can make pumpkin pie with it, which I'm not really excited about anymore. So, anyway. Right, let's leave it there. Let's see what we get out of this. Go over there. Right, now let's try and sieve this. So, just mush it through here. Hopefully, we get a puree from it. Is anything coming through? This is going to take forever, isn't it? Alright, let's come back in a few minutes. Right, so it's been like 20 minutes of pureeing the stuff, so this is what I've got, and this is everything that's left over. Right, so I did manage to just about get the 425 grams of puree that Mary Berry's recipe suggests. So now we need to do something with this. Although actually, now let me try this, now that it's been pureed. Let's see if I like it anymore. No, I don't. In a mixing bowl, combine the pumpkin puree, the caster sugar, 150 grams. All right, well that is definitely going to improve this quite a lot by just adding a bunch of sugar. 2 eggs. Right, so we want 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves. Oh, don't cloves just remind you of Christmas? 1/2 teaspoon of ginger, and 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg, and all I could find was whole nutmegs, which I've never used before. Does smell nice. So hopefully I can use this bit on the box grater to try and do this. Let's find out. Whoopsie daisies. I'm going to get another one. I have no idea how much that was. Was that 1/2 teaspoon? Yes, let's say that it was. So then we put in the eggs, and now we whisk all that together. And now I want heavy cream. So I've got double cream, is that the same thing? So I want 150 ml. How much is this? 270, so I want 5/9 of that or something. Let's say that much. Okay, so that is our pumpkin pie mix. It's very wet. Is that normal? I'm going to give that a try. Yes, it's got eggs in it, but I'm fine with that. So let's see if this isn't any nicer. I can't taste any pumpkin in that at all, so it's a lot nicer. So now we need to put that into a pastry casing, and I am using this pre-made sweet pastry case, which I am hoping is going to fit into this pre-made pastry case holder. Pie dish, that's the word I was thinking of. Does that fit? No, it doesn't. Oh, poo. All right, hold on, let me see if I've got something better. I was trying to see if they would fit in one of these, and then it all just fell apart. Whoops! Oh, stop it! So, here be pie dish. Here be pie. Oh, this doesn't fit either. I once thought about applying to Bake Off, you know. It's probably a good thing I didn't. There we go, perfect. Just pour this in. Just pour this in. There we go, it's perfect. There we Go. Nailed it. Right, so that needs to go in for about 40 to 50 minutes, and that gives me just enough time to tidy up the absolute battlefield of the kitchen that I now have. Right, so in 45 minutes, let's have a look-see. Is that right? So it's supposed to be firm but have a bit of a wobble. That's got a lot of a wobble. Let's give that another minute. Right, so I had an extra few minutes, let's see. So that's got a wobble, but I think that's okay. Now I need to leave that to cool for quite a long time before I can even do anything with it. I think I'm supposed to take it out and leave it to rest on a wire rack, but as you remember, this has all gone wrong, and if I try and do this at all, it's just going to fall apart. So we're going to leave it to cool in that for an hour, maybe, and then we can see what it's like. So the pumpkin pie has now cooled, and I have to say it does look really nice. Is it going to look nice after I try and take it out of this dish? I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know how I'm going to try it. Like, that's not going to fit in, is it? If we go to a side... Oh, that's very squishy. Oh, try several knives. Because shockingly, I think some of the inner sauce stuff has like leaked out. I don't know how that's happened. Scoopy, scoopy scoop. Oh, scooping. We're scooping. No, we're not. No, I'm destroying this. Come on, plug, please. Oh, is that working? Oh, it might be working. Oh, maybe not. Oh, mostly. Oh, look at that. That's a pie, that is. I didn't know that bit. That side looks alright. That was meant to look nicer than that. Right, so it's taken me about 4 hours and way more effort than I expected, but finally we have pumpkin pie. So let's give it a try and let's see what it's like. That is really nice, I have to say. It's very sweet. There's all of the spices that I put in there are coming through. It's such a soft thing inside. I don't know if that's right. Maybe I didn't bake it for long enough, but that is really good. Do you know what the one thing is that's not coming through here though? The pumpkin. Basically all the spices and seasoning you put into this is just to cover up the pumpkin, because let's face it, pumpkin doesn't taste very nice. I mean, let me know in the comments how I could have done this better and how I'm a fool and the pumpkin is lovely. But like, this is lovely because I can't taste any pumpkin in it. This is just eating like cinnamon infused cream. It's really good. I mean, I'm gonna eat this whole thing because it's really nice, but let's face it, I'm never gonna make it again. Although, to be fair, if this was delicious and pumpkin had a wonderful taste that I absolutely adored, I still would never make this again. This took way too much effort. You've got to bake the pumpkin, you've got to scrape it all out, you've got to puree it, which took forever and didn't work very well. And then you've got to bake that again and then leave it for another hour. It's just so much effort to make this pie. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please do click like and subscribe. It really would help me out. Thank you so much for watching. My name's Rob. I'll see you in another random video next week.